Alright guys, TacticalRab back again today. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day so far. Welcome back to VALORANT rostermania, and finally Europe has done something. Loads of confirmations yesterday coming out from many different teams as to their full rosters for the 2023 season, but also finally a confirmation on what ShahZaM's team might well look like. A tentative team set up with G2, with Dapr joining along for the ride as well. Very much into your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new as always. I'd greatly appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. Thanks very much indeed for doing that. Loads of great new support the last couple of days as well. Absolutely love to see it. Firstly, here from Nats, he reckons soon going to be joining Team Liquid, of course, as we have expected. Now, Liquid confirmed yesterday 2 players removed from their team, or released from their team, let's just say, because we believe that Scream and Navera are going to go the way of Carmine Corp, but still quite the statement really that Scream, after being on Liquid for quite some time, is now going to be gone from the team. It's kind of, crazy to think about how franchising and partnerships have affected every single team. But yeah, Scream is gone. Navera also announced slightly later on to be released as well. They'll be confirming their replacements, Nats and Redgar, the rest of the guys, over the coming days as well. Let's talk, firstly on Scream, as he says, forever in my heart, all the battles we fought, more information soon. So yeah, not everything yet confirmed, but lots of things were confirmed yesterday, and we saw even a week and a bit ago now, the entire Asia-Pacific region got confirmed. North America is getting there, to be honest, and Europe were just sitting there doing nothing for a couple of weeks. I guess contracts and stuff, or also filming great announcement videos, because that's been a key point for some of these teams the last few days. Giants did a pretty cool one actually here as well, so they did some sort of like hacking thing going on. They're all trying to one-up each other, I think, in terms of these announcement videos. Of course, they've got Fatino's coming in, we've got Rhyme as well there, Clouds, Nuki, of course, right, formerly of G2, and then Hoodie as well, of a similar situation. So Giants getting a couple of those G2 guys, Heretics getting another couple of those G2 guys, as we can see right here. So they do, we are back, official announcement video last night, and then, yeah, confirming their full team, as you guys can see. Mixwell, Zeke, Kelox, Boo, and Avova rounding out the team of 5. So expected for quite some time. We saw the Mixwell confirmation quite a while ago now, but yeah, that is the team there, Mixwell, Kelox. So yeah, the G2 stuff is crazy, right? G2 as an organization has gone through an absolute roller coaster the last couple of years or so. Certainly, like their Valorant side, the where those guys are now, all the drama that had even with Nuki and the potential like coach cheating drama that was happening over there, the Sentinels drama from last season, we'll see here in a second, especially because of who their players might well be now, and then the Carlos R situation where they were going to get into franchising, they were going to pick up the XSET team. That no longer happens. Now they're in tier 2, and the roster they've got is remarkable stuff. Now let's talk Fnatic. A new Chronicle begins. Confirmed yesterday as well that Chronicle will be joining their team. Another cool announcement video here that did some sort of like zombie apocalypse type vibes. But yeah, Chronicle's coming through. It's official. They've got Leo in there. They've got Durka, Alpha Jare, both rounding out the team. Expected, but still pretty cool announcement nonetheless. 26,000 likes on this one. They did a great job of it. So yeah, look, when everyone knows what it's going to be, at least do a good job with the announcement video. Loud have done the same thing. They of course lost Sassy and Pancada. They've gone to Sentinels. The rest of their team is staying the same. Really interesting situation with Loud, because the entire team was a question mark straight after Champions. They were going to leave. There was like, okay, contract stuff. They couldn't pay them enough money. Their coach as well got dropped, right? Or basically left, or like got kicked. It's kind of tough to say, but they've confirmed their replacements yesterday. Toys and Cowan's in are kind of coming through to replace them. They do a really cool announcement video here as well. So get these guys the spacemen suits. They jet off here to space, and they finish out the video with something about world domination. Yeah, so as they say here, Loud is coming for world domination yet again after, of course, winning last year's championship. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. They're keeping the majority of their roster, like Aspas, Les, and Salak are staying. These other new guys are joining through. Definitely some of the best talented players in that Brazilian region. So it makes sense they're going to be coming through. Young players as well with huge potential there. So yeah, can they replace Sassy Pancada? That's going to be tough. Can the team be as strong as it was last year with Sassy Pancada? That is very doubtful, but maybe in time they can get there, right? And at least they've kept the majority of their roster, and it's not entirely destroyed, as we have seen with other teams as well. NRG as well confirming Victor joins last night. At this point, these announcement videos are basically just the same thing as before. Look, they're still pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but the announcement video is just the same every single time. Victor's back in business, baby, and yeah, as expected. Now, whether there's anything cooking with the rest of this team, kind of tough to say, but as we can see, Ched, Victor, Crashies, FNS on this, former OpTic core, now over the NRG side. Now, we've seen even, I thought it was kind of sad in a way that Marv replies to this and says, I'm next, because that would be quite the turn of events. I don't know if there's any world in which this is even possible now. We know that it's going to be Som and Artist rounding out this team, but could you imagine a world in which Marv is actually, like, as said maybe a week or so ago, like, hey guys, I'm actually not going to take this break anymore, like, I want to come back, can you bring me in? And they're like, yeah, Sound will just bench Som or whatever, and bring Marv stuff back in. I don't think that's going to happen, but imagine if they're cooking something like that behind the scenes. And of course, Som's joking about it, you know, ratio L for kicking me, all this type of stuff. Som's going to be back. We still think there's no other news on that one, right? But kind of sad that Marv is kind of looking at his former guys here from the OpTic days and thinking, damn, could have been there, but well, maybe it was Marv's decision at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure he could have been there if he wanted to be, but he's made the call to step away and maybe in due course might be able to return to this team. Who knows what's going to happen over the next several months of competition. Sentinels, quickly, we're not done yet. Don't know exactly what this means. Could not even be related to Valorant, but got a lot of traction here. So who is this? Is this a coach? Is this a seventh man? Is this Shroud making a return for some reason? I don't really know. But yeah, we're not done yet, they say. So they've got a coach, they've got an assistant coach, they've got a sixth man in none other than actually Sick himself. So what's the rest of the situation, right? Are they going to bring someone else in? We're imagining this is Valorant, but it might not be. Could be something interesting going on. No idea what this is, to be honest, so feel free to speculate in the comments. This from BCJ, contract signed, it is official. We've seen rumours and kind of, well, some discussions on where BCJ might go was linked for a time to the Evil Geniuses roster. That maybe then fell through, and we've also seen where he might potentially be in this tier 2 list. We'll see here in a second, but BCJ has signed a contract somewhere. This then, the latest off-season spreadsheet here from Flynn, of course, stuff in many other regions. The one that I find most interesting is the North American one, though, and we've got to have a look at it, because here we go. I mean, this is pretty spicy stuff. So BCJ, first of all, was linked briefly to FaZe. We think that probably Valin is going to be the man, potentially joining EG, but then again, we've got the guard here still with Valin in conversation, so I don't really know what EG are up to right now. And also there was an interesting statement here from Valin that I might actually just bring up for you guys right about now, where he says, basically echoes this comment here from Matthew Elmore, who's recently become the Cloud9 head coach, where he says, yeah, Chamber's the best agent ever and definitely doesn't want to get nerfed. He said that basically because he joined Cloud9 and he now has Yay. Now, Valin echoes this and says similar things. Does this mean that either the guard have brought in a scary Chamber and he's the Urgil, or does it mean he's joined EG and now has a scary Chamber within there? I don't know, but yeah, stay tuned, I guess, for that one. Now, the other side of this is this G2 team. This is the real big update on this list here, that Penny, ShahZaM, Whippy, Dapr +1 is what G2 are looking at. Now, it's kind of funny in a way, because we saw yesterday that ShahZaM said on stream, like, I thought that he was probably just joking around and baiting, right, when he said, yeah, I'm going to take Sentinels out my name and put G, and then he kind of, yeah, shut it down and said, oh, just joking, guys. But we know that he was joking when he said a few weeks ago, or a couple of months ago now, like, oh, yeah, Sen Shroud is going to be our 5th player. He actually said that live on stream a couple of times, I think, to say, yeah, Shroud's going to be our man. And it was obviously so unexpected that no one really even reacted to it at the time and thought, yeah, okay, he's just messing around, right? There's no way Shroud's going to be the 5th guy. He actually leaked it, but no one believed him because it was so outrageous, and then it actually happened. So, you know, ShahZaM's not exactly, you know, immune to saying things that are actually true on stream, and maybe it was an accident that he accidentally leaked that he was going to be joining G2. I don't know, but to me, that makes by far the most sense out of all these organizations. That is the one that makes sense for G2. I think it's a really nice squad they're building here, actually. So ShahZaM Dapr, apparently, now this is a low percentage chance. This is what this yellow means here. Like, this isn't a guarantee. This is very tentative. This is maybe 50-50 on some of these guys, but Penny and Whippy, great players. Whippy especially, I think, has been pretty underrated, honestly, the last couple of years. Those version 1 guys, where they're going to end up, I think makes a lot of sense here. So ShahZaM coming in. Dapr also makes a lot of sense, right, for Dapr to be joining ShahZaM here. That's kind of what I expected to happen. So yeah, that is seemingly the early rumors here. They, of course, would need a 5th in this situation if they were to sign these guys, but ShahZaM, Whippy, Dapr, and Penny +1 might be the G2 team as it stands. All could still change. TSM, I'd be surprised if they don't try to get some sort of upgrades. FaZe as well. Is BCJ going to be there? Possibly. The guard, we don't know, and even that Zoms team, right, is still kind of unclear what's going on there, and even which organization has signed EU, Xander, and these boys, still very much a question mark right now. So yeah, what do you think about this ShahZaM situation? And also, it's got to be said, what a crazy turn of events the G2 thing has been, especially because you guys may remember this from Berlin 2021, when G2 rented this plane to trash talk Sentinels, and like, after all this drama over the last couple of years, and there was a pretty good rivalry between them at a time, even though it was kind of a one-sided rivalry briefly in Sentinels' favor, but it was nonetheless a funny one. And the fact that a year later we might be in a world where they're signing ShahZaM and Dapr to join their team. I mean, look, I can't lie, there's some good content opportunities off this, because you could have you could do the announcement video where it turns out the pilot of the plane is like ShahZaM or something. I don't know how you could do it, but it could be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, madness, right, after the G2 Sentinel stuff, that now they're signing some of the ex-Sentinels guys, and then, you know, Loud have gone to Sen. It's an absolute mess, but still pretty cool nonetheless. And just to mention this quickly from Xana to close out, because we think he's going to be joining that unknown organization team. But as he says, first time in a while, I'm excited for the future. So I definitely think a lot of us feel pretty excited about some of these teams that are getting formed at the moment. But very much enjoyed your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. Take care, and I'll see you next time.